On February 3rd, Wuthering Waves made the largest announcement that they've probably ever made. On February 19th, they are holding their second global closed beta. Recruitment for the second closed beta test will end on the 7th. It is the 5th as of recording this video. This video goes live on the 6th. You have less than 24 hours to pre-register, to apply for the second closed beta test. I strongly urge you to, if you have not already. This is going to be one of the biggest gacha game releases of 2024. With this in mind, I will point out, I was given access to the second closed beta, and I will be streaming this over on Twitch when the beta test goes live. I urge you to come on over, join me, see the overhauls live in real time. This is something you're not going to want to miss out on. Now, ahead of their release, they have started actually releasing gameplay trailers, or more specifically, character trailers featuring the overhauled graphical style, the overhauled models, and we're going to go ahead and take a look at every single one that has been released thus far. Do note, more are being released between now and the 19th when the beta test goes live, so I strongly urge you to go on over, keep an eye on their Twitter. But I'm excited because I haven't seen footage from any of the new characters yet. I did get to play the first closed beta, so I'm curious how this looks and feels. Now, before we go ahead, jump in and look at anything, I want to take a moment here to thank our incredible patrons over on Patreon. It will allow for me to continue to do dedicated videos like this every single day. You guys are absolutely incredible, and I cannot thank you all enough for the support. Yang Yang. Dude, look how much brighter the game is. Like, I liked the darker, more somber graphical style, but it still, I can appreciate the fact that it's bright and vibrant and it looks beautiful. Did they enhance her plot there? I think they did, right? Because there was a lot more to see. Damn. Next we have Chixia. Am I the only one that was getting a little bit heated watching her handle the the pistol? Like, hoo, damn. Like, I can appreciate the more vibrant style. I really can. Like, this looks beautiful. Seeing the flowers all lit up like that, beautiful. Huh. Okay. I mean, that looks pretty good too. Next is, oh yeah. Next is Baizhi. Okay. Dude, look how beautiful that water looks in the background. Damn. Dude, the character models have seen a remarkable improvement. Like, I don't know. To me, like, I know people are saying that now that it's more vibrant, it's much more reminiscent of Genshin, but I feel like this still looks really different to Genshin. Like, I don't know, I feel like the graphical style more closely resembles something like the Xenoblade Chronicles games, like Xenoblade Chronicles 2 or 3. I don't know, I'm just getting those Xenoblade vibes from this. Now, it should be noted here that we're just seeing one singular individual school. This is not indicative of the actual gameplay. The gameplay is exponentially faster than what we're seeing here because you're mashing a bunch of different buttons, swapping between different characters. It's very fast, very fluid, very flashy. Oh, they even give you a calendar. Oh, cool. Okay, nice. Oh, hey, Loba. It looks as though there's a web event going on. This will allow you to secure your closed beta test to qualification. So if you're attempting to get into the beta, here's another way to get in. Appreciate that. Scrolling up a little more, there was their most recent closed beta 2 gameplay trailer. I reacted to this live, I think like a week or two ago. I was looking at it and I was like, holy crap, this is absolutely beautiful. Like, it doesn't matter if you think this is a Genshin clone. It doesn't matter if you think this is gonna fail. What we're seeing is absolutely gorgeous. And admittedly, I don't think we should compare this to Genshin because yes, there are similarities, but at the same time, still at its core is a very different game. I played a lot. Almost 100 hours of the first global beta. And yes, you could run around a world. Yes, you could loot treasure chests out in the world. There were monsters to fight, but it was still a different game. We don't need to compare the two games. This right here feels like an action game. Genshin feels like an adventure game. A game that promotes a sense of adventure that doesn't necessarily feel like it has a focus on the combat. The combat is kind of an afterthought, whereas in Wuthering Waves, the combat is the main focus. There is that exploration aspect. There is the, being rewarded for exploring, but at the same time, I feel like it isn't as large a focus as it is in Genshin. So they're similar kinds of games, but still at the same time, contrastingly different kinds of games, which means at the end of the day, okay, hear me out. At the end of the day, I think both Wuthering Waves and Genshin Impact are capable of coexisting alongside one another. I don't think this is an either-or situation. I think this is you can have both, play both, and enjoy both situation. Just like there are people that play Honkai Star Rail and Genshin Impact. Is Wuthering Waves gonna kill Genshin? No, it is definitely not gonna kill Genshin. The reason why I don't think this will even achieve the same numbers as Genshin is because Genshin was released way back during the peak of COVID. Everyone was online. Everyone was on their computers. Now the world has returned to a semblance of normalcy. There are less people that are going to hop on and play during launch day. There are less people that are necessarily going to spend. I mean, look at Genshin and Honkai Star Rail's earnings now, today, this month. Compare it to 2 years ago. Genshin is down. There has been a decline. Not a substantial decline, but a decline because there are just less people playing and less people spending, and that is fine. We're in a state right now where money is a little more scarce. Wuthering Waves is going to be a success. I have no doubt in my mind. Now, I'm going to love Wuthering Waves. I loved it in its first beta. I'm gonna love it even more in this one. I know this because I've seen the alterations made. I hope to see you guys over while I'm streaming it, but if not, and Wuthering Waves is of no interest to you, absolutely no problem. I got you covered with 2 different videos on screen right now. Might be more up your alley.